This is the Boog75, a $99 Hall effect keyboard that is actually in stock. If you do not have the budget for a Wu-Tang keyboard and don't want to buy a cheap knockoff, then you should definitely check out this keyboard. As I mentioned, the Boog75 is $99 and is currently in stock. Let me show you what it has to offer. In terms of layout, we're looking at a compact 75% layout, still with a healthy amount of functional keys that you would typically require. The case we have is pretty unique. The overall design is the waves we see at the sides, the back, and the bottom of the board. It's definitely a design that doesn't scream in your face but also doesn't keep things too plain. The case itself is made from aluminum, and with an anodized finish, it is actually pretty hefty, weighing around 3 kilograms. The keycaps we have installed are double shot PPT with a cherry profile. It's the typical profile that you would expect. It's nothing out of the ordinary and provides for a nice and comfortable experience, be it typing or just gaming. For switches, I have the default option, which are the Gateron KS37B Hall effect switches. It's a pretty light switch that bottoms out at 50 grams, and of course with a Hall effect keyboard, you have your typical features like custom actuation, rapid trigger, and dynamic keystroke. You can also upgrade your switches to the ever so popular Magnetic Jade Pros for an extra $49 I believe, and if you have the budget for it, I would definitely recommend it. Internally, we have a pretty simple setup. It's gasket mounted, providing that softer typing experience, and is equipped with the usual dampening foam. And honestly, for a Hall effect keyboard, it sounds pretty good. Have a listen. So for $99, in terms of hardware, I don't really have any complaints. Now, the only complaint I have about the Boog75 is software, which arguably is one of the key points to a Hall effect keyboard. But I have given my feedback to them and I hope they change it really soon. What I really dislike about the software is the phrasing of words. It's the really minor things like the phrasing of words that makes a software simple or a little messy. And currently it is a little messy. The phrasing of words isn't exactly the best. I just told them that they should keep things a little more simple with how they phrase their words for certain actions. But at the end of the day, it's a very simple software. You don't even have to download it. You can use the web to adjust your settings. And of course, with a Hall effect keyboard, you have to test it out on some gaming. So I tried it out for a week on some CS2. So here are some of the clips I have. One rush mid.
He's there. I thought you saw him. Well, all punts, all punts.
I thought one was out already. That's it, out it. Nice.
Nice. Oh my god, there's one. Nice. Oh? Ivy.
You got it then. Ace, 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 ace.
Dude, it was so clean. So of course I'm not gonna use the keyboard because obviously I've tried a lot of Hall effect keyboards, but I actually have a friend, Aloy, you might see him in Japan vlog, who have not tried a Hall effect keyboard. And as you know, I'm always preaching like Hall effect keyboard is a game changer, right? So today I'm gonna get his first reaction to using a Hall effect keyboard. His previous keyboard, a really popular keyboard. I think this is the Aegis, the AK820, a really popular keyboard, but not Hall effect. So now I'm gonna ask him to boot up CS and get his first kill. This is about to change your life. Get him! Get him! So this is a very good representation. A Hall effect keyboard does not make you a god gamer. You're not gonna plug in the keyboard and make you instantly god, alright? You actually have to be decent at the game to make it good. But the more you get used to a Hall effect keyboard, I'm telling you, you can't go back to a normal keyboard. So I'm gonna ask him to send me some clips after using the board for a week, and here are some of the cool clips he hit.
Oh my god. I think you're tripping, man.
been here before. Oh, they're too busy. They're too busy. They're confused.
Now, for my rating, it's gonna be a 9 out of 10. For $99, it's a pretty easy recommendation with all the hardware it has. But you do have to take note to use the code LEWIS100 to get $100 off when you order the Boog75. My favorite part of the board is how it looks. It's pretty rare to see a compact 75% for a Hall effect board, and the overall aesthetics doesn't scream like gamer. You know, certain boards just has too much gamer design to it that makes it a little cringy. But this looks like a custom keyboard. It sounds pretty decent, it feels really nice to game on, and Hall effect keyboards just make you feel so much more in touch with the game you're playing. So if you have been looking to upgrade to a Hall effect keyboard, the Boog75 is definitely something you should consider, and remember to use code LEWIS100 if you decide to get it. So comment your thoughts down below on the Boog75. For $99, I honestly think it's really fair. Like this video if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
So I just explained what a Hall effect keyboard does, and what do you think of it?
It's like cheats.
Yeah.
Barely pressing the damn keys.